Shake the Snow Globe by Russ. Fans have waited patiently for the release of Russ's third studio album. After dealing with some personal things, it's finally here. Russ penned a message on his Instagram explaining his mindset. Is the new album a reset? How do we feel about it? Here's our honest review of Shake the Snow Globe by Russ.
Shake the Snow Globe by Russ. Was you expecting something new from Russ this year?
Yes.
I sure as hell wasn't.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I've been hearing his single being played all over radio. We did a couple music videos with him last year.
Call my phone.
And it's just like, yo, when is he dropping a project? So,
Yeah.
and we ain't did one since what?
I mean, we did. There really is a wolf, but we did another one too.
I thought so, but
Yeah,
I
we
just
did.
don't remember
I can't
when.
remember what it was called.
Yeah.
I'm drawing a blank on the name of the project, but we definitely did another Russ album.
Yeah.
Is that it? Zoo.
Zoo.
Yeah, we did.
That's what it was. Zoo. Yeah.
The flow of this project, man. I felt like this was actually Russ.
You want to go talk about the album artwork?
Oh yeah, my bad. How do you feel about the album artwork?
I actually didn't like it. I mean, I thought it could have been
And that's
something
why I didn't
more.
want to talk about it.
Oh, okay. Well, no, I'm just saying I didn't like the album artwork, but I was just like, it could have been something more. I get it. I like to play on perspective with it and everything like that. It kind of makes it look like a 3D image, kind of speak, but I really wasn't feeling it.
This is one of those images where somebody would be like, "Oh, you just didn't understand it," and they explain it to me, and I'm like, "Oh, okay." So,
Yeah.
exactly why I wanted to skip. The flow of this project, man. The flow of this project, I felt like this was Russ coming to grips with what he penned in his open letter. I don't know if you get a chance to read it, but it's actually a kind of cool open letter that he posted to his fans. But I felt like he found a nice balance in sounding like he was coming out of something where he was a little down, but still sounding inspiring. You know what I'm saying? Because we get those projects like Mac Miller's where the project is just down, but it doesn't feel like it has a lot of hope to it. And I felt like this kind of had a nice little balance to it. Like we got it, like even if the beat kind of came on and I was just like, oh, this got to be one of those down songs. It really wasn't. You know what I'm saying? So compared to the letter, it just seemed like a more upbeat album than what I was expecting after I read because I read the letter before I started listening to the album because I was like, oh man, it's about to be a downer.
Well, it's kind of funny you put it like that because I got the whole perspective that, you know, this is coming from a place where, you know, it was down, but I kind of felt like this was the end of the lap. Like, you know, I'm coming out of this, you know, so I got that vibe. Now that you tell me about that letter, so I guess that goes along with what I feel. And the flow of this album was basically just like, you know, I feel like a lot of artists do that. Yo, I came from nothing, now I'm something thing, but they just say it. Like, but I felt it with this album, if that means anything.
Highlights, man. So look, Need a Minute came on, and I was just like, okay, cool. I'm really loving the vibe right here. Guess what? Featuring Rick Ross. I liked it, man. I'm curious to see how you feel about it.
Was you just like happy that Rick Ross gave us a different kind of flow? A little bit.
I like Rick Ross, so
I'm just saying I was happy.
See, Can't Go On was dope.
Yeah.
Asshole, I'm not really sure who Bogus is, but I thought that verse was actually really dope. All to You featuring Kiara. I don't know how you say her name.
I want to say Kiana Led.
Her voice sounds amazing on that song, and the duet of them working together actually worked out well. I like the fact that he didn't necessarily go for like all the top tier artists for his guest appearance on this project. Shots was dope. I Thought You Got Me featuring Benny the Butcher. Fire. That's what happens when you put Griselda on an actual real beat. They slaughter it and kill it, and it sounds really good. Foot on the Gas. I thought that was a different aspect to hear Devin the Dude. I don't listen to Devin the Dude's projects per se, but when I hear him, it was funny to hear him kind of like speaking grown up and like spitting some game. You know what I'm saying? Maybe he does it all the time. I don't know.
Right.
Mama was fire. I love the whole story of him talking about his mom, like posting the pictures and him kind of living through that. Civil War is amazing. I love that song.
Dope.
Great music video.
Yeah, man. With this opening with Need a Minute, I was just like, okay, he's setting the tone. Really, really dope. And then guess what came on? I'm like, okay, I'm feeling it. Like, I really love the vibe of the song with him getting on it and with Rick Ross on it as well. I was feeling a lot more Can't Go On. Asshole is really, really dope. I really like the nighttime interlude. I know it's an interlude, but I really like how it kind of really served its purpose as an interlude because I really feel like the album transitioned at that point into All to You, which was great. Like, I was just like, yo, this is beautiful. Shots is dope. Patience was dope. I like this whole album. I'm just gonna say that.
I'm drawing a blank. One of the songs kind of sampled like Rihanna "Man Down," and I just can't remember what song it was.
Really? Oh snap! You're right.
I just can't remember what song it was.
It had to be.
It was somewhere in that.
It had to be
5 and
Patience.
8. Yeah, it's somewhere.
I think
around
it was
that
Patience
area.
or Shots.
I'm drawing a blank.
Oh
on the
damn!
name
I
of the
didn't even
song.
think about that. But yeah, you're right. Benny the Butcher, man, he killed it. When you get on a good beat, it's dope. Foot on the Gas was dope. Mama was great, and Civil War was really, really dope.
Lowlights, man. Best on Earth.
Why?
Featuring Bia.
Why? I just want to ask you. Why?
Featuring Bia. I wasn't rocking with it.
Oh.
For everything that was involved with the song.
Oh, really?
Yeah, didn't like the song at all.
Rihanna loves it because of that line he says.
Okay.
Yeah, I just want to let you know.
Did Doja Cat like the song where she got the line? I like my girls built.
I don't know.
Doja
I got to
Cat.
find that out. She probably did, though.
She probably started twerking and hung her tongue out. Like, anyway, guess what? I wasn't feeling the beat.
What?
Yeah, I wasn't rocking with the beat.
Oh.
Aside from that, it's hard for me to I have to nitpick.
Yeah.
About this project because I thought Russ actually did a really good job of putting this together. It was way better than I was actually expecting it to be.
Yeah, I mean, my low light is only not even part of the album because I mean, what was it called? The best on Earth. I mean, it's a bonus song, but it's been playing on the radio, so it's been played out to
I
me.
never heard it.
I know, I feel you. So it's like I've already heard it enough. But if I was to comment on the songs, I like it. I like their collaboration. It's just the lyrics are just too simple for me. And I get it. It's probably just one of those club turn up songs and everything. And that it serves the purpose. But it's not the ideal Russ song that I would personally go to because for like the bonus song Civil War, yeah, I would rather hear that. So that's why that is the low light for myself.
Final thoughts, man. Look, I think Russ did something really special with this project. Like I said, I wasn't expecting it to be this solid. I thought we were going to get a couple good songs, even after all of the dope videos that he had put out. Because all of those songs aren't even up here, right? Some of those songs just didn't even get put up here, which is kind of shocking because he had some smashes. Yeah. But yeah, Russ did his thing. He's killing the lyrics. He got bars for days. He's killing the singing parts on the songs. I'm assuming that he handled most of the production, which if he did and whoever did the production did a hell of a job with the production. I think Russ did a really good job with this album, man.
Yeah, man, I really enjoyed it because I got a solid 12, a solid album of cuts that really was well put together, that was well constructed. All his raps and singing was great. I felt like he found a right flow and the right vibe for each song. And, I mean, there's not really a song I could really skip on here. And I think that's really dope because you get a full, complete album. And now what you were talking about the letter, I'm going to have to go back and read the letter to find out how that impacted the album because I really thought this was coming from a place where it's just like, I'm comfortable with where I'm at in life right now. I mean, and I like how he didn't sound as much braggadocious on this album as well because I feel like, but not as much,
he got his
though.
logo on his pool, man.
I know that logo's hard, though. But, I mean, it didn't come off as just like, I'm trying to throw it in your face. It's just like he felt accomplished, That's what I liked about the vibe. This was like, I made it. This is where I am, and I'm comfortable where I'm at. So, yeah, that's what I like.
Final grade. Russ, check. I'm rocking with what Russ pulled out here. This is really dope. Love it. I think there's something up here for everybody. Yep. Everybody should walk away with at least 5 songs on their playlist, I believe.
Most definitely.
It's a really solid effort from Russ. Great way to kick off 2020, man. We got a couple of dope projects to start the year off, man. In my calculations so far, we got 3 good projects.
Check. I mean, come on now. I sound like every song on the album. So, yeah, definitely check for me. This rocks. I ride with it. Shout out to Russ.